Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone!
Yay! To celebrate, we are gonna bake something together and go on another adventure.
Ooh, can I eat what we're making?
Of course! They're really, really yummy.
Good, because that's my favorite part.
Me too! So today, we are gonna be baking some sheep cookies. And because it's St. Patrick's Day, we are gonna be going to a very epic spot in Ireland, a mountain called Slemish.
Ooh, what's Slemish?
Well, my friend Finbar is gonna tell us all about it. Take it away, Finbar.
Thank you, Brooke. Slemish is a small mountain in County Antrim, Northern Ireland. It's absolutely brilliant, and it's been around for quite a long time.
Really?
Yeah, it actually is an extinct volcano.
Wow!
Yes, it's class. It's also known as a place where St. Patrick tended his sheep when he was captured as a boy and taken to Ireland.
He lived there?
For 6 years, he watched over sheep right here. The legend is that while he lived here on top of Slemish, he would pray and talk to God every day.
Wow, what happened next?
Well, he eventually escaped. He left Ireland and went back to his home. Then years later, he came back to Ireland to tell everyone about God. That's why we know him as St. Patrick today.
Ah, there's Mr. Tom and Miss Brooke.
I hope they don't get lost.
Oh, Finbar, they would never get lost.
Catch yourself on, Leo. They're Americans.
Hey!
Oh, wind your neck in. I'm only joking.
I know.
Today, Slemish is a great place to visit and hike. You know, Leo, all this climbing is going to make me very hungry.
Me too.
I'm just saying, Leo, you better save me a cookie.
Oh, we will. Thanks, Finbar. Wow!
Now that we're back from Slemish, in honor of St. Patrick, we are gonna bake some sheep cookies. Here's the ingredients you'll need to make your sheep cookies.
There is also a link underneath this video where you can download the entire recipe for you to make these at home.
All right, party people. First, we're gonna make our shortbread cookies. Start by lining a baking tray with baking paper. Place your butter and sugar in a large mixing bowl, then use your whisk until they're pale and fluffy. Sieve in the flour, then add the vanilla extract. Whisk again until your mixture becomes dough, and then use a rubber spatula or a spoon so you can bring it all together in a big dough ball. Next, you're gonna put out some flour on your countertop to prevent the dough from sticking. Then you can use your rolling pin to roll out the dough to be about 1 centimeter thick. My rolling pin kept getting stuck to my dough, so I used some more flour and then placed baking paper on top of my dough to help me roll it out. Normally, to cut your cookies, you use a circle cookie cutter. Since we didn't have one, we had to get creative and use our favorite mug. Use your mug or cookie cutter to cut out circles from the dough. Then you can carefully transfer them to the baking trays. The dough already smells really, really good.
Yeah, it's so hard to wait. I want to eat them now.
Next, you can place your cookies in the fridge to chill for about 20 minutes. Meanwhile, preheat your oven to 160 degrees.
You should definitely have an adult do this part.
Once the cookies have chilled, bake them for around 15 minutes until they're golden. Once they're cooked, leave the shortbread rounds to cool on the baking trays for about 15 minutes. Then you can transfer them to a cooling rack so they finish cooling. If any of your cookies are touching like mine are here, you can very carefully separate them while they're still warm and soft. Now we're gonna make our buttercream icing. Whisk together your butter with an electric whisk until light and fluffy. Then, sift in the icing sugar just a little bit at a time until they're completely combined. Be careful though, you might have a big cloud of icing sugar come up just like we did. Add the vanilla extract and then whisk again. Whoops! That's a lot of vanilla. Next, add in the milk in small splashes until the icing is at the correct consistency for spreading. We used only 1 tablespoon of milk. Once the shortbread cookies are completely cool, spread a generous layer of buttercream icing over the top of each one. Pour your white sprinkles onto a plate, then dip each cookie icing side down onto the sprinkles to coat. Your sheep cookies should look something like this. Next, to make the faces for your sheep, get out your chocolate buttons, writing icing, and edible eyes. You're going to glue 2 eyes to each giant chocolate button using the writing icing. Just a reminder, make sure you have an adult there to help you. Then, we're going to cut each smaller chocolate button in half for the ears.
Yeah, leave the knives to adults.
These will be assembled with the ear pieces behind the giant chocolate button face. Spread a little leftover buttercream on the cookie. Press the chocolate button face with eyes onto the dollop of icing, then push a chocolate ear onto the buttercream on each side behind the face, just like this. Repeat with the remaining shortbread cookies and turn them into sheep. Don't they look so cute?
Wow, that was fun! Now it's time for the best part. We get to eat them.
That's right. I hope that you and all of your party people had a great time celebrating St. Patrick's Day today wherever in the world that you are. And I really hope you enjoy your sheep cookies.
See you soon, party people. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye!